So you've been a fan of Godzilla and all the other monsters in his world for a very long time. And like any other Goji fan, you probably have a habit of searching for new updates and monsters on the daily. Perhaps more so because you absolutely can't wait to watch the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. Just like most of us here, of course. So yeah, we're basically in the same boat. But then, doesn't that make you wonder which Godzilla monster is the most popular among the Goji community? Or rather, which one is the most Googled monster out of the bunch? And so today, we at Factaholic bring you 9 of the most Googled Godzilla monsters. And before we begin, do note that the data provided is based on the number of average weekly searches on Google and doesn't include the data of any other search engines. Number 9. Destoroyah. 16,300 weekly searches. Now, that's not too shabby for a kaiju that only has a single movie under its belt, but such is the reputation of Destoroyah. The big bad crabby monster with bat-like wings takes the 9th spot, and he has the same kind of vicious reputation that you would expect any monstrous villain to have. Number 8. Anguirus. 20,000 average weekly searches. So here we have the first ever monster that faced the Big G and even fought him to death. Oh yeah, you heard that right. The very reliable friend and Godzilla ally started off as a nemesis to Papa Goji. Number 7. Gigan. 33,100 average weekly searches. Everyone put your hands together for the punk rock monster of the kaiju world. Seriously, the only thing missing in Gigan is a rock guitar, the Flying V one to be specific. So there shouldn't be any questions about popularity. Number 6. Mechagodzilla. 45,700 average weekly searches. Mecha G has always been popular, but in recent times his popularity has gone way up than it previously used to be, thanks to his inclusion in the next MonsterVerse film, and the leaks are only favoring his case. Number 5. Rodan, with 89,200 average weekly searches. Opening the top 5 banner is one of my personal favorites, the Fire Demon, Rodan. This bad boy has appeared in every era of Godzilla films, yes, MonsterVerse included, so you know he's popular. We have at number 4, King Ghidorah, with 98,000 average weekly searches. Arguably the ultimate Godzilla nemesis and a threat to the planet Earth altogether, King Ghidorah. In his most powerful form, he's a godlike entity that lives in the void, destroying planets for fun. A being of infinite potential, so no wonder why so many are fascinated by King Ghidorah. Number 3. Mothra. 130,000 average weekly searches. Easily the most elegant and majestic kaiju, protector and divine deity of the humans, the queen of the monsters is loved by all. Even though Mothra may not look as menacing or powerful like the other monsters, but its sheer brilliance is enough to leave a mark on any kaiju fan. I mean, you should just take a look at that particular scene in King of the Monsters where she comes out of her outpost and spreads her wings. Who wouldn't be mesmerized? So at number 2, we have the alpha of Skull Island, King Kong, or simply Kong, with a total of 846,000 average weekly searches. Our island homeboy has set the bars higher than any other monster so far, but then it's to be expected. After all, there's a showdown coming up very soon next year. At number 1, Godzilla, averaging a total of 1,880,000 weekly searches on Google. The Big G absolutely kills it and is miles ahead of his competition, and more than double that of his opponent in the next battle. So you all probably have some idea now that the Big G is absolutely the crowd favorite and Kong is clearly the underdog. After all, what's a king to a god? Godzilla is a cut above the rest, and like you all, we absolutely can't wait to see him in action again. So with that, we finally come to the end of this video. We hope that you've enjoyed it thoroughly. If you have any suggestions or topics you want us to cover, feel free to tell us in the comment section below. You're watching Factaholic, and this is Scott Leffler, signing off for now. Peace!